Yes,
Well, COP26 cost Africa's industrialization. African nations at the just ended COP26 climate summit in Glasgow, Scotland, have criticized rich countries for failing to meet their promise of giving billions of dollars to help them cope with climate change. It was a rare show of unity of purpose and a strong united voice from Africa leaders on such a huge international platform. Where they can deal. Send us African leaders and you know what come home. Toya Wakan come on Kanasaka, Namu San Shibia to Moanya Maya, yes, and yes, Mamo.
Walking in 2021.
What's
the okay day?
Where 2022,
yes,
January 17th, Fiada. Rich nations accused of betrayal on climate issues. Poorer nations say rich ones have betrayed them by dragging their feet on paying for centuries of climate damage. They were hoping to get compensation talks onto the official agenda for November's COP27 climate conference, but on the final day of climate talks in Bonn, that is in doubt. Developing countries say they are reeling from climate change caused by richer countries' emissions over hundreds of years. They said they needed money to deal with the impact of climate change because they suffered the effect more than richer nations and had the less financial capacity to cope. Island states and developing countries agreed to cut carbon emissions at last year's COP26 climate conference on the back of promises that richer nations would finally set up a compensation process. However, in the discussions in Bonn, they said the issue had been sidelined by the US and Europe.
Yeah, Mama Kinkan when na actually say baby I concept any fan psychical systems na ensu yiri ni ne ka ho eba and almost me ati say climate change any global warming wono so na sema wo kan na say wo dia wo kan wa she bo so discover we beba physically bra o physically ma e dey na chesa so wo kan na no kure
they don't physically what room so the bar African leaders in they will chop
ebe giedi biza wasoma wo kan enya no kure enu nti wo hu se ya hu se de wo kan enya no kure nti no ene on person
baba yes
na ya wo de mekan say climate change o global warming no ni nyina na ye cover
okay
adversary story no ena o de ba e kire say ya ka o ha program yi suda say adversary of ya bonsam da ni ba odi ehun
rani pamu
yeah and panic sa asase ya mani hunu sani asase no ese no ya hwe ya nyese ya enti ehun bi na be hyemu enti ehun na be hyemu no eno be ma wiase nyina kan ho abom sa ne ya nyi hihye emra
yes
ni enyi devinsio yakanda laudato si no nyina ba ye no enti e ba behwe wono aka ne de want ye ni sika abe mo sentrefo muna mo boda wuro climate change no se dia aba no enti mo sanu adwuma mo ne politicians wo bakin can just the headline
on sanu nyuma nyinara
enti ni maka afam enti no so bakin can headlines no keke
oh okay date in the headlines 27 July 1998 graphic also flash render 8 million homeless. Now you say nipa opepen watche ana insuyiri ama madani atukwatra for munya baby ntra. We see a daily graphic Monday December 6 1999 page 7. Global warming threatens mankind. Now you say ewiemu sachira na yade a ebo nipa ekupa. We so a daily graphic February 18th 2006. Mud wipes out entire village in Philippines. That just say call Philippines maimua kurabi ohono ateche people more free Ghanaian Times 17 December 2008 environmental alert over 2 trillion tons of ice melt in Arctic. Okay, now you see a call Arctic so asukotria and do be opepe hu ha no mienu 2 trillion ni nyina no anane e wo ha now nipa wa
1988 waka say static say ozone
yes
melt ya de hu na say
wow We Daily Graphic 20th October 2009. Brown warns of climate catastrophe. And also so at the end UK and no sa how no na ebekoso and ase koso ewo Spectator na di we buy Saturday December 19, 2009 say environment, science and technology is planet Earth under threat. And also ya sema no busa sa asase ya no anyi bia ne hu bi da no so ana we so Spectators 20th August 2011. Climate change, a sign of end times or result of human abuse. We must say no. Enema eda di say ewie na eba na ana say ye ni pa ya ana say be yebu enema bi eso. Climate change, okay, mami far away. Daily Graphic, Thursday, February 4th, 2016. Climate change is here, closer to Ghanaians than expected. That's a we must say na dru ha. E Ghana for crossing said ye na.
So who we are now? You kumbe
to one I am duking. When so a Daily Graphic 4th February 2016. Climate change, the looming catastrophe, and also so and we saw climate change remains greatest threat to humanity. Daily Graphic 18th November 2017 or the buy and I know UN Secretary General B and a cancer assembly. We Monday July 12, 2021. Wildfires rage as heat wave sweeps western US. That's all called a
baby no. It just what to baby.
Yes.
Asasi Kroya so.
Na mframaso number.
Mframaso number B. Hurricanes ni.
Asikotwa so na baby. Moon wobble. Rising seas to cause flooding. Eno NASA for anomoso ede eno by Daily Graphic Friday July 16, 2021. Number boy yapum cancer 7. Daily Graphic Friday, October 8, 2021. Italy hit with rainfall rates never before seen in Europe. That's in Subrane Pa and at all.
Europe,
yes.
Then they are also west.
We so Ghanaian time, Saturday, November 27, 2021. Global warming, and the one and Kokobo, Anana or the air to her. Daily Guide, 20th June 2022. Europe's heat wave sparks wildfires warning. And also at the hour day by and we saw Tuesday, June 21, 2022, Ghanaian Times. Millions displaced in India, Bangladesh floods. Now say, Oko Bangladesh, I say, Krino.
You got that baby, I know.
But the American young Ghana, the one fact I caswa the name.
Oh, Debbie.
I said, I am Kalau. Daily Guide, Friday, July 15, 2022. Scorching heat wave sparked wildfire in Europe. That is, we know now, Oshimukena. And now we saw Daily Guides are wildfire now. Okay, ya can't win. Okay, we're Portugal across France, Spain, and Portugal. Okay, that's it. Jana almost every Europe, no. And our mama and the neighbor. Okay, we see heat wave warnings of heat apocalypse in France. Daily Guide, Tuesday, July 19, 2022.
Yeah, when you now working kind headlines, no. Yeah, publications. You yeti. Na ya bohu na climate change you could chance am face camera mo fama nti ene sisu du asade e kan nyina no enye asemu a wo man kasa no wo mu gidi
okay
na nukure wo mu ene se ewi asisi kwan ama
ujafo
Pope Francis as the last pope no ena obaba tina ewiase nyina so entine dia ne se ya the climate change ne ba se ne ewiase nyina ba di atum ya di tum wo pare akasa amaman ba hihemra
okay
no bia timi hu se yeyi edaya pope kan se enva ne ahu meni nsi ho yeyi si ode a na che se gear worship abi wakai
Makaipa.
Gear worship, earth worship, no airban. Eno, ye ba be sum asasi ya. Let us send ya trono kan ye. Ewum senia, we du nyina be sisi no ebeba.
Enti obo ade se yemfa da bi nsi onye homeda mfa nsomo no obo ade no.
Sa,
we ya so de ne de ba se. Yemfa nsomo asase ya.
Sa.
Okay.
Enti ono de ba no, eno oba be kan kire se, wamfa climate change so a.
Onya.
And you ba be kan we
Okay.
The brand say
Lucifer Rising.
Lucifer Rising. Page 6.
Okay.
Now we come asem. I mean,
and my upebiata, Bomodia, Sober Frere, a Israeli consult, 0244 686557, 0244 686557. Ubenya Sabuki be ato Lucifer Rising. Ubenya Biato, a country, page 6, first paragraph. The Row 8 Summit. That's the environmental movement.
The real summit.
The environmental movement, while helping to advance the cause of the oil industry, is an extension of the Aquarian conspiracy, accepted by Alice Bill. Alice Bill in the okay, but while helping to advance the cause of the oil industry is an extension of the Aquarian conspiracy incepted by Alice Bailey, designed ultimately to foster the acceptance of a non-world religion based on the occult or the New Age, as it is called. David Livingstone. In his book Global Tyranny, Step by Step, William F. Jasper writes, and I quote, at the June 1992 UN Earth Summit in Brazil, the official UN Conference on Environment and Development, UNCED, together with the Global Forum People Summit, showcased a blending of pagan aboriginal rites with an ecumenical collective of mystical and spiritual tenets from east and west to bring into being an unintelligible form of what was called a universal faith.
Okay. Now, last picture, gear worship,
Yes.
And
Captain Planet and the Ghana and the gear worship. Yes, Captain Planet and gear worship. Monfa sa picture no entoso emma ye.
And I will kind of hold you do.
Into picture and that's no. Over saying you now back come bro funi pa Sata news and Tomukani and
Planet.
Combine the powers. With a wind, no yakade.
Fire.
Hano Makade. Who's up cancer force a 5.
Water.
I say, Sir Planet, we know.
And Captain Planet.
Wind, water.
Yes, what dream for the gear worship.
Yes. I say across the globe, the world media referred to the Rio Declaration and the 800-page blueprint for government action titled Agenda 21 as sacred text. Ago, the leader of the U.S. Senate delegation called for a new spiritual relationship between man and earth. Actress Shirley MacLaine was in attendance in order to add her own strange brand of psychic spirituality to the proceedings. Those ministers from the World Council of Churches present were there because of their affinity to the ecumenical spirit that uses the Hegelian dialectic to combine a form of Christianity as thesis with a pagan spiritualism as antithesis, resulting in a synthesis very akin to the Babylonian mystery religions. Another group at the summit, the Union for Natural Environment Protection, an environmental association based in Sao Leopoldo, Brazil, surprisingly declared the following about the true purpose of the WCC's involvement. And I quote, the environmental movement is being used as a cover to promote a return to the creed of the ancient mysteries in the form of the worship of Mother Nature, a pagan nation that equates the goddess with earth, known among the ancient Greek as Gaia.
And there can you now? Yes, we are sick for Gaia worship. The embassy of Unity. And they say climate change, global warming, climate change, global warming. And we are seeing now yet to any deity.
Originally, she is the Babylonian Ashtar, known in the Bible as Astarte, or the Egyptian Isis. This fantastic idea has its origins in ancient paganism. and is central to the Kabbalah and all Western occult tradition, including Freemasonry and the Illuminati. Plato wrote, and I quote, "We shall affirm that the cosmos, more than anything else, resembles most closely that living creature of which all other living creatures, severally or genetically, are portion. A living creature which is fairest of all and in ways most perfect," unquote. Known as Anima Mundi, the soul of the world, it is related to the concept of the new Platonists, the Logos, or the Word, also known as the Son of God.
O dear, when you can be a via a in the Yahweh, your church in baby, your destination, the adversary, no dear Kuni. And you are climate change, one can global warming, only we are see immediately. And what dear no. Any headlines here can ye who be na share any was as issue say
why ni kan fa hu anhye nipa ni ma unya ni control no ano na of abeka say asofo no udu no di kan di hu na to so say we na ye o say nti say wanya osa na unya onyo 10 fa no
and as long as environmental warfare, any weather warfare, ye dey ensa systems no anti earthquakes, flooding, heat wave, near man, you know, cause was as is weather analysis, erratic weather occurrences in a costume. As long as there's any money, air costume, cataclysmic events, a near ma, a kunkum near say, near ma, as you cosu as is. American Revelation 6:15 to 17.
Yohani Adisam. Etire ye
6.
Edunsi ani mu edu
15 to 17.
Ekopi medu enson. And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and their rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man had hide themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains. That's if we are seeing him for our was as he saw
presidents, prime ministers,
Sikafo, Abremponi Titru, Edina, or more Chichimono moving to Chiminadum Kusisi, Abudaimu, and said to the mountains and rocks, "Fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the air, from the wrath of the lamp." Omunyina ko dwane sha boten ma de onka sha abo ni ngidingu omo so na nje omo emfiri eye de ote ahingwa so no anim ene abufuhyewa ogwama no ede bani
if you say friction and ekoso
yes
adversary wo would din samoni wo don sa akoko obo ade the creation
Manfa 17 answer so was say for the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? Na bufu show that kese neba man beti magina ni
man beti edira no ndi ye gira ho ma no kura ye so ye se ye ntin na e ma mu nse obo ade ne ma no friction, two forces any a clash ndi a clash ye no ehun sunsanso ani flooding, earthquakes, any other disasters are volcanoes mo ya yenso ye beye
okay
entino ye de esi ani
you do
more friction na eba o man kasa asikafo ni ayiwo o mu nyina ni mse de asem o mu kan ehuru hrada
climate change no mo kan no ni se nya no kre
na mo mo ngo mo sa keka ne ma and the cloud seeding aba start in Vietnam America for koye cloud seeding e ma nsuo to yiri di mad ba se ne ngo mbenya omu bedin kunimu of Vietcong for ne so na obi leaky information ne so wo ma weaponize weather ene ma wo mu jai besides cloud seeding say no millions of dollars research by world governments say no be ya between control weather say scientists wo ma start yes se cloud seeding na nya dwuma dia ene di laser ene be ko wiem na be ko so rains no to fall even lightning beba the first video
I was a share a video a edikan for the day.